hello! Of course, as soon as I start streaming, somebody's car alarm goes off outside. Anyway, I'll turn down the music so you can hear me a little bit better. But, hello. Welcome. Today I am playing this strange game that I found called Morimens. It's from what I can tell, I mean I haven't looked into it a ton, but from what I can tell it is a gacha game with Lovecraftian horror theming, which is keto in my opinion. I love, not necessarily Lovecraftian Lovecraftian horror itself, but I love Lovecraftian horror theming, that kind of like late 20s industrial vibe with the cosmic horrors lurking in the background. I can see that it's a little bit different on my screen than what you guys might be seeing right now. Let's allocate some resources to see if we can fix that. Just a second. And a couple tasks in my task manager. Very interesting. Very interesting. You guys are seeing my mouse, but not the actual game. Oh gosh. Does this have VSync? Frozen on your guys' screen. Well, I was gonna show something. I was gonna show that this game's... Oh gosh. What is going on there? Uh-huh. Well, I am in the business of bad games, so I guess this is content. I want to start looking over terrible gacha games. And this one caught my eye because not only is it unpopular, you know, never heard of, but the first thing that I was greeted with when I opened this up was a language menu where you can choose which language you want. Pretty standard. But in parentheses next to every language except Chinese was GPT. GPT. Every language in this game has been translated by AI. And I was gonna show that now English says WIP, because it did download a little update when I opened it up this time around, and now English says WIP instead of GPT, but everything else is GPT besides Chinese. So that was very interesting. I looked at that and I said, oh, I see. It goes deeper than I even thought it was. So this game Could be okay. Not expecting it to be great. Could be hilarious with machine translation errors. But hopefully it's at least fun. Let's try to enter Mythog and see if it will show up on stream. It's so weird that it's capturing my mouse and not anything else. And there's no VSync in the settings, so... It's loading. It's logging in. It did not take this much CPU the last time I logged in. Hey, Copilot, stop eating my memory. I'm still going through my freaking task manager, shooting things as they come up. You know, unrelated things to Morimens. Looks like I'm logged in now. I might have to exit and re-go back in. Oh, exit isn't exit. Exit is log out. I get it. Ugh. That's because it was translated by ChatGPT. Exit should mean exit the game, but instead, exit means log out, and I just logged out again after logging in, and it's still frozen on OBS. Except now it's just frozen on the logo. It's restarting once again. Okay, so changing the property to Windows 10 instead of 11 in OBS fixed the issue. Here we go. And it logged me out again. Oh wait, no, I'm logged back in. Okay. Here we go. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. H.P. Lovecraft. I am loving this aesthetic though. I really am. I don't know what this says. A translation there would have been nice. Come on, GPT, you're slacking. Is it a dream? A strong sense of unease wells up in my chest. Mythag University key to... Mythag is a pioneer in the fight against... Become an investigator at Mythag University. It means the rest of your lives will be accompanied by death and madness. In the past decade, spread. The instant that word is heard, a sharp buzzing pain shoots deep into the brain. Nausea churned in my stomach, and the pungent... Okay, I can't read that fast! Hello. You're pretty. I assume you're my first waifu. Gacha waifu. What does your voice sound like? Don't get distracted during such an important ceremony, Keeper. You'll be awarded the Silver Key next. Erect your tombstone to prove our resolve to fight against dissolution. Okay, that goes hard, though. A tradition of mythog marking the end of pre-study and becoming official. A little bit rocky translation there, but... Erecting a tombstone as your graduation ceremony is metal. Investigators. If you're ready, carve your name into the tombstone. I get to choose my avatar. Girl. Well, maybe boy. Who's prettier? I think they're both equally pretty. I'm gonna choose the girl. She looks official. Leonora. Should I change it to Softy? Sure. Softy. Welcome to Mythag University, Softy. Or rather, welcome. You have officially stepped into the hidden side of the world. I wore the correct outfit for this stream. The correct outfit. I knew my, Dark Academia outfit would be good. Never thought I'd attend my own funeral. Embrace death so that we no longer fear it. As long as our names are engraved on the monument, our existence won't be erased by... A gentle voice interwoven with distorted screeches echoes in your mind. I will be your assistant, accompanying you to the end of this path. May the Silver Key light your way. Are you alright, Softy? Your complexion has been off since a while ago. Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? Her crisp voice brought clarity to the mind, and the dizziness gradually subsided. No worries. Just a little dizzy, but it's better now. Just to be safe, let's stay linked. As your assistant and partner, it's my duty to always check your state. Ooh, gameplay term. Let me adjust my camera real quick. There we go. Now, right here? Just a little earlier than expected, but it's okay, right? I'm glad this game is working. Been looking forward to today for a whole year. Sometimes I open up bad games and they just straight up don't work, and then I don't have anything to do. The drizzle dampens your fingerprints, tips. Faint current penetrates the gloves, secretly flowing along your skin and her fingertips. An inexplicable emotion flows through the current, touching your nerves. It's joy, excitement, unease, and hope. I was right. There she is, the first character, the first waifu. Ramona Dexter. Just call me Ramona. I'm looking forward to working with you, Keeper. How warm. The spirit link is very stable. Your spirit and life force have never been stronger. You can't fall easily, the one and only in the world, Keeper. We're counting on you to investigate and document all the history erased by dissolution. The worry in her eyes faded, and Ramona half-jokingly curved her lips into a reassuring arc. The sound of drizzling rain fills the world. Unease, pain, suffocation filled my chest when a raindrop fell. First battle! Ramona! Woof! This is... They usually don't go that far in gacha games. Gotta stay marketable, you know what I mean? The bell tolls. But does it toll for me? Here we go! Thank you, Keeper. You saved me once again. If not for this link, I would probably be in grave danger right now. Now is not the time to talk about this. As you talk, the jet-black anomaly spreads around you. Screams echo continuously as your classmates from yesterday's class turn into black sludge one by one. Protect your command device and beware of dissolution contamination. It will be essential in the upcoming battle. Hold down the command card and drag it to the central command zone to issue an action command to me. Okay. We have deal 4 damage, gain 5 Alimus, obtain 4 shield, deal 6 damage 2 times. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a shield on her. And then I guess we get another turn. I can do this. Insufficient. Oh. I have action points. 1 out of 5. Strike. Let's do it. Emily. One of my classmates, I assume. Whew! Good thing I got that shield. Stay alert. It's about to attack. This damage could be fatal to me right now. Trust that you'll make the right choice. For this turn's action, choose defense. Alright. Assault Thesis. Temporarily reduce all enemies' strength and draw 1 card. Okay. Do I want more shield? I think I want more shield. And then I will strike 1 more. I assume Alimus is our special meter. Good, good. Dragging this out is disadvantageous. That's a wordy way to put it. We must bring this to a swift conclusion. Here's the Queen's Sword. I've practiced with since childhood. Let's finish it with this strike. Alright. Deal 6 damage 3 times. Okay. There we go. Phew. Sorry, no time for you to adapt now. The anomaly reached the key tomb before the alarm sounded. The mist barrier around Mythag is likely down. William Sr. knows there's a ceremony at the key tomb today, but reinforcements haven't arrived, and the bell... We must find a way to join them and eliminate the source of the anomaly. Is that... Ooh. We got a villain. At the end of his line of sight, a blonde-haired boy raises a massive black shield disproportionate to his size, fending off the attacks of an agile dual-sword warrior. So I think this is a bad girl. This is a bad girl. She looks kind of like Yor from Spy Family. Thorn Princess. He used his shield to firmly protect the pink-haired girl behind him and was forced to retreat step by step. Wait, the one launching the attack is Awakener Lotan? Doll? Clock Tower is out of control? What does any of this mean? Ramona was visibly shocked. You don't recall ever seeing her so flustered in your memory. The girl, bombarded with questions, spoke in a trembling voice and appeared somewhat fatigued. You recognize her. She's Professor Doll, known for being difficult to communicate with, and belongs to the Awakening Research Institute. In other words, she is a non-combatant. Am I here for a vacation? She closed her eyes briefly and gathered her strength. Was the key vault attacked? This place is close to the back door. Hurry up and leave. We can help. Softy can link all of us and then command... Ramona. Those are our responsibilities. Softy is just a newcomer who has just finished prep school. But Softy is already linked with me. I know she can. I believe she can. Doll looks you up and down, then turns to face Ramona with a serious expression. If I'm not mistaken, the oath ceremony has not yet been completed. She's not been granted the silver key, correct? Next, we will enter the Mythag Forbidden Zone. Unauthorized entry is a serious offense, and I thought you were aware of that, since you grew up here. It's an emergency. We had no choice, right? Besides, Softy isn't an ordinary freshman. She is our only keeper. You should still remember the Gacha explosion a year ago. If she hadn't linked all the Awakeners alone back then, I wouldn't be here arguing with you now. The pink-haired girl didn't answer. Instead, she turned to you. I know you've glimpsed what's inside the gate, but whether it's the future of the world or the core of Mythag, it might be more brutal than you imagine. We face a phenomenon that destroys material existence itself. Once you are contaminated by dissolution, everything about you will vanish. The name you engraved on the tombstone during the oath ceremony will also dissolve into a pool of black mud, forgotten by all. Answer me. Are you truly prepared for this? Doll looks at you coldly, her tone flat. She appears expressionless, but deep within her frosty pupils you catch a glimpse of a blazing fire. Your answer is... There are things that only I can do. This decision may seem hasty, but who can guarantee that every moment in life is fully prepared for? Good. On behalf of Mythag's sixth principal, Oliver Aisley, I hereby grant you this silver key, number K0617. There it is. Doll takes out the silver key from a small, precise box and places it on your chest. The silver key emits a faint glow, filling your chest with a familiar sensation. From now on, you will bear the title of Keeper, alongside the countless students and faculty of Mythag. Now, link with me. You cautiously activate the silver key, silver light flickers, and the spirit link connects your senses with Doll's. Like thousands of invisible threads. As if an electric current connected with a snap, countless messages of light and shadow flood your mind. Shaken by intense palpitations, you can barely stand. Doll, you arrived just in time, Keeper. Both Ogier and I are at our limits. You stay here and rest. Ramona and I will join the battle to support Ogier. Calm down. Even if your spirit can handle it, Ramona's injuries are not suitable for immediate battle. The kid can hold on for a while. Follow me first. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting into this. Investigation begins. Activate the silver key, Softy. The silver key flickers, and a fleeting vision suddenly appears, gradually merging with the reality before one's eyes. Dizziness, blurred thoughts, a siren railing in the head, and Doll's voice began to fade away. You struggle to calm your mind, discerning the information provided by Doll from the chaotic chatter. See it? Before you is the domain, a special area formed by dream dimension and reality dimension. Mythag projected part of Junction into the domain to stabilize the investigators' increasingly mad minds and heal the Awakeners. However, human interference has limited effects in the domain, so we cannot guarantee the position of Junction. Everything depends on your adaptability. Go to the nearest junction and help heal Ramona's wounds. Will do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's silver? Oh, silver plus 20. I wonder if that's wish material. Silver? Didn't expect to find it here. Craft silver keys, link awakeners, and provide spiritual energy. Everything in Mythag revolves around silver. Yeah, this is definitely the currency. Even a tiny amount of silver holds extraordinary value for Mythag's research. Try to collect them all. Junction. Restore 6 life. That's a dead end. Or not? Extraction point? Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is Ogier, this guy. Be careful, don't come any closer. My shield is about to break. With a clang, Lotan's twin swords shattered the giant shield formed from black sludge once again. Not enough, not enough! Stir up the storm! Give me an exhilarating battle! The awakened, named Lotan, wielded her twin blades, relentlessly assaulting Ogier. The sheer force of her attacks revealed a harsh reality. She had completely lost control. Given the situation, we can only... Ramona, help me subdue Lotan. You can't be thinking of... I'll link her. Don't joke. An Awakener's loss of control resonates with the investigator through the link. Even you! Some risks must be faced. Ramona. We have no choice. Too many people here have lost control. If we don't resist, we'll be consumed by madness. Besides, the two of us alone can't possibly break through the encirclement at the clock tower. We need help. We need the power to control the Awakeners. Ramona, support me. Ramona, give me your hand. Give me... Where's the emote? Where's the emote that I want? The one that, like, points... I guess it's not available in here. Ramona? Give me your hand! Since you are so determined, as your partner, I have no reason to stop you anymore. Ramona, always ready for battle. Alright. Do you sense the Alimus flowing through me, Keeper? Thanks to your suppression with spirit power, or it would have driven me into madness like Lotan. However, it can now be of use to us. Look towards the direction where Alimus flows. Yes, look at the top left of the command device. Okay. Unleash Exalt and embrace my Mundus deduction. During the battle against dissolution, only a rational response to the offensive can secure the greatest chance of survival. Alright. Choose one card to add to your hand. Hidden card? Oh. Oh, and I get to use that one for free. That's pretty cool. So I can do assault thesis, but I probably want to do defense. I'm gonna do 2 defenses, just to be safe. I assume when I get more characters... Yeah, that was a good call. I assume when I get more characters, I'll have different people's actions in this menu. And I can choose between them. Let's do another Queen Sword. With this type of special meter, it seems like what would be most advantageous would be having a bunch of support characters and then just one DPS, but we'll see how things actually go. I'm gonna adjust my camera again because it's not really seeing my mouth moving. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, it's touching. Gosh. I'm pawn. I am scuffed and pawn. Okay. Lotan is about to unleash Exalt with just these commands. The silver key connects with your spirit, resonating uniquely with your strong insights and memories, generating a distinctive power. Look at the bottom left of the command device! The silver key is fully charged, and the posse is ready. Posse? A group of people? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Grip the silver key, chant the secret text, unleash posse, and give me more tactical space. Voices in your head. Gave me some buffs, alright. That's... I have 0 energy now, though, so... Okay. Resistance to death. 7, okay. I think we can get it with another Queen Sword. There we go! You can't stop me! Shameless humans. You touch the newly acquired silver key, feeling a faint vibration urging you to complete resonance with Lotan. Lotan, I know there's some good in you! I could not read that fast. If only I had known, I would never have agreed to a pact with you. Ramona approached Lotan and extended her hand. I know. When you are awakened, Mythag promised to fight alongside you. Battle until the end of this planet. We never intended to break our promise. For the past 300 years and the next 300 years, we will continue to bear this burden. Lotan, the intense battle you've been waiting for is right before your eyes. Join my team. Yeah! I like her. The Yandere assault class. I like her. Is this her theme music? Mm-hmm. Alright, another battle this way, silver this way. You think you can destroy this planet? Far from enough. Bring it on, no matter how much more there is. Okay, yeah, so here she is. Tides of Hubris. They have pooled HP, which is very interesting. I've never seen anybody do it like that before. Deal 3 damage to all enemies 1 time. gain 1 strength. Assault Thesis, temporarily reduce all enemies. Okay. Yeah. Since I have more HP now, I'll just do 1 defense. I was maybe supposed to do this up here. Alright. Hey you! Hurry up and let me unleash Blade of Defiance! Wait, Keeper. First, release Strike, igniting Loten's Bloodlust, which can reduce the arrhythmia consumption of Blade of Defiance. The right combination of commands can double the effectiveness of our attacks. The tactics are hidden within the commands, Keeper. Think carefully. Alright, Oh, I see. Deal 4 damage to random enemy. Each strike played this turn reduces Arithmetica cost by 1. Okay, so this is Arithmetica. Okay. You can remember it because it sounds like arithmetic. So, let's do 2 strikes. I don't know who has higher stats, so I'll just do 1 of each and see what the numbers are. 5. Oh, they both say what they deal. Deal 5, deal 5. One more. And I can play a full house. Full house, baby. Nice. Okay. Guess we'll go again with the full house move. Alright. Plot this way, just as I suspected, silver the other way. Now, Ogier and I are entering the battle. I can sense through the link that you and your Ogier's connection that your and Ogier's connection is not yet sufficient to... It's alright, Keeper. Knights exist to protect everyone, and Ogier can hold on. Was he supposed to refer to himself in the third person? What? Was he supposed to do that? Sorry for hitting my microphone. Don't worry. With you here to stabilize our minds, we won't lose control and can make the most of Alimus. As long as I gather enough Alimus, I can recover my state. Don't hesitate any longer, Keeper. Whether we can break through the encirclement depends on your command. Let me witness it. The future of Mythag entrusted to what kind of command? Alright. It's Japanese. You'd better prove yourself worthy of making me leave the lab, new keeper. Let's try him out. Let's take him for a test run. Are our professors actually good? Okay, she can strike, at least. Deal 8 pierce damage. I don't think this counts as strike, though. But I think I can play a full house this turn again anyway, so it doesn't matter. What do you do? Shield? Nice. Was that? Oh no, it's attack up. Alright, and I think Animus? Alimus? Alimus up. Let's add Blade of Defiance. I forgot that the cards cost 0. I should have just added the best one. Strike. Strike. Blade of Defiance. Blade of Defiance. And Piercing Strike. I can also do this, apparently. Okay. Let's do outer surgery? Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, this one and this one. There's still command cards that can be played? I mean, yeah. Okay, so I guess I gain 1 shield from it if I don't spend anything on it. Equivalent exchange might be good. Alright, equivalent exchange. Give me a new hand. Oh. It's not redraw. It's purge. That could have been clearer. That could have been clearer. I'm not gonna take fault for that. That could have been way clearer. Okay, let's do this. And then this. I gotta remember to do that at the beginning of the round, because once the enemy takes its turn, those things go away, so. Nice. Victory! Okay, just had to do something for a second there. Okay. Healing is nice. Final battle. That's what I'm talking about. You pass through the small door beneath the clock tower and enter a concealed, closed passage. Doll leads the way ahead, her footsteps echoing hollowly on the metal... Hollowly? Is that a word? Hollowly. I don't like the mouthfeel, but I think it's a word. Hollowly on the metal surface. It's the first time I've learned that there's such a hidden passage beneath the clock tower. If everyone knows about it, I suppose it can't be called a secret passage. The passage links to the Black Pool, the foundation of Mythag. Without the giant silver called core at the bottom of the Black Pool, relying solely on weak human spirits to sustain awareness would set Mythag's Awakener technology back decades. Are we about to see Mythag's Awakener technology set back decades? So not allowing unlinked Awakeners to leave Mythag is also out of concern that we might fall into madness? Not entirely. If only every Awakener was as easy to deal with as you, Ogier. Alright, we're here. As she spoke, Doll pressed an inconspicuous button on the side wall of the passage. With a ding, the doorway opened and you stepped into the dimly lit, narrow space. A door slowly opens, revealing the scene of the forbidden place for the first time. In the depths of the chamber... Oh gosh, it's quick again. Okay, I think it's paused again. Its lower half submerged in black mire, the all-devouring darkness accentuates its radiant purity, rendering it immaculately white. In a daze, the inhuman figure before you subtly overlaps with the silhouette of the young woman you saw in the key tomb. It has no face, yet you sense a certain compassion from its standing posture. Sorry, let me just double check. Something real quick. My stream is telling me that it's not broadcasting. Lower than recommended bitrate. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the pause. I just had to make sure that I wasn't accidentally, like, not streaming at all. Okay. It has no face, yet you sense a certain compassion from its standing posture. Supreme, pure, good, beautiful. You have arrived. The white monster emitted a hoarse sound, part roar, part wail. It is not a human language, yet you comprehend the meaning of its words. Everything in front of you suddenly becomes blurry. You blink, and warm liquid slides down your cheek. Is that a tear? But why? What is making your chest feel so tight and your eyes sting? Tawil? The words Doll mutters cause Ramona's expression to change. Tawil? The one who was one of the founders? The Awakener, Tywheel? You also remember, in the history of Mythog, this name appears alongside two others in Alluvium 90. Ward Phillips, Clara Cush, and Tywheel founded Mythag College. That is exactly where you are now, the predecessor of Mythag University. In parentheses. Mythag University. Keeper. I'm here. The fact that you are standing here without being expelled by Tawil shows that your fate is now inextricably tied to Mythag's future. So, you are qualified to hear the information I'm about to share. This is the deepest secret of Mythag University. Tawil, the founder, is neither human nor an awakener. He is a being from another dimension. Initially, he was just a whisper heard by the first principal, Phillips. Contrary to the perception that Tawil is an awakener, the technique of silver extraction and awakening the deceased who resonate with the upper will emerged under her guidance. Tawil prophesied the arrival of dissolution and the future of world destruction, transmitting the initial truth, and fell asleep after the establishment of Mythag College. According to Mr. Phillips, Tawil chose a non-existent form of existence to avoid being watched. Only when variables appear will he be reborn in the form of awakening. Look! As if foreshadowing the arrival of some taboo and clades, Tawil let out a piercing scream that shattered eardrums. With a tremor akin to a hatchling breaking free, 6 massive silver wings unfurled from his body. The tips of the wings drip silver droplets which fall into the black pool with a gentle patter. As soon as the silver liquid merges into the black pool, ripples surge and twisted, dissoluted bodies emerge. The deformed monsters defy physical laws as they burst out of the black pool. Some rush towards you while others head to the plaza outside the clock tower. Finally, found you. Stop him! Only by halting him can we cut off the source of the monsters. This is a pretty intense, tutorial battle, I'm gonna admit. Oh, the cutscene's lagging a little bit. I'm sorry. The cutscene's lagging. Okay. Okay. What I think I want to do is just gain 15 shield, probably. Yeah. Hopefully it won't obliterate. Okay. Yes. Yes, Piercing Strike. And then Blade of Defiance. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I think I should have waited to do that until the next turn, but... live and learn? Yeah, live and learn. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I think this and this one. The team it wants me to build is 2 DPS, 2 support. One with shield and one with healing. Let's do... this and this. Oh boy. Okay. Tides of Hubris. I think think I want one, this one, and this one. Alright, and then save that for later. Oof. Oof. This card cannot be played. What is it, though? Oh, if I hold down, I can just look at it. Special type of wound. If still in hand at the end of the turn, take 1 damage. 1 discarded exhaust. Cannot be executed. But I didn't draw a discard your whole hand card this time. Alright. I think I should do this. Still not the card that I wanted, so I'm gonna do this. And then I can strike defense.
Yeah.
And then equivalent exchange, baby. Oh, more of these? Oh my gosh. Okay. Fully healed, though. Fully healed. But I have a lot of lacerations.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Blade of Defiance. Defense and defense. If I end with more cards in my hand, does that give me more of this? I think it does. I think that's what it was trying to show me before. Steel, not enough. Don't die, please. It would be really embarrassing to die on the first tutorial boss fight. Yeah, I think I want this. Queen Sword? Tempting. Very tempting. But, I think I want this. There we go. I've got stacks upon stacks of shields. Shields. Okay, it inflicts fragile on me. I was thinking that shields kept breaking, you know, after every turn, and that's why healing is sometimes better, but I think it's just this status effect that he keeps applying to me. Let's do... Let's do Assault Thesis and equivalent exchange. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. RNG isn't that much on my side right now, but that wasn't so bad. Okay. Okay. What is this hand? There we go. Victory! There was a little heartbeat symbol up there. I was wondering what it was. Is it over? Tawil remained standing, but no longer with the same composure. Before anyone else could react, it suddenly spread its silver wings and lunged at Ramona. Time seems to have come to a standstill. You sprinted at your maximum speed, barely managing to shield Ramona. The white monster stares directly at you. It silently gazes at you with its faceless, pale body. The next moment, the eerie appearance fades away. Before you appears the face of a woman with an indifferent expression. She reached out and lightly tapped the silver key on your chest. The silver key flashes a faint response. You are the variable. The answer to both the beginning and the end. Hopefully, you are the turning point. As her words, I couldn't. White six-winged monsters, a woman with an indifferent expression, mud monsters, scattered in an assault, shadowy, twisted, awakener forms. They all turned into a pool of black water and then vanished without a trace. Ignoring Ramona and Doll's calls, you gaze upwards while holding the silver key, looking into the door leading back to Tawil. You clearly remember the face you just saw, the indifferent expression, the contours of the eyebrows and eyes, and the curve of the lips. All resemble Ramona. Exactly the same. Sort. Zort. Sort? Short? I don't think he wants us to call him short. The acting dean says, Mythag University is a pioneer in the fight against dissolution, serving as a crucial defense line for humanity's future. For 3,000 years, Mythag University has paid a heavy price to protect humanity's peace from dissolution. This cemetery is our prepared resting place, and also the resolve of Mythag's teachers and students to sacrifice their lives for the survival of humanity. The speech continued. Xort closed his eyes and sighed, the white mist from his breath dissipating in the rain. I believe among all the new students, none can grasp the weight of these words better than you. Over the past 300 years, anomalies such as silvers and dissolution mutants have occasionally surfaced in the black pool, but a mutation of this magnitude is unprecedented. Many never came back. The speaker is Zort, the acting dean of Mythag Life Sciences. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do Zort and I'm gonna stick with it. It is rumored that she can see otherworldly beings and was the favorite student of the former dean. Events related to dissolution always come with surprises, madness, and death. This is an inevitable experience on our path. You understand the meaning behind Zort's words. There is no one beneath the tombstone in front of you. Black slime slowly flows over the tombstone. Also, hi Kumo. You missed the exciting parts. We're in the cutscene after the tutorial. Oh, here's something exciting. Here's an exciting part. After the ceremony, Noble Dexter invited you to his office. The name Dexter is familiar to you. It's Ramona's surname. Oh boy, this Noble Dexter is your professor and also Ramona's adoptive father. The father of our first waifu. Father-in-law meeting, everybody. I saw this part in the report, and I need to ask you for a favor. About Ty Wheel's appearance. Could you please keep it a secret from Ramona? Why? How should I put it? The causality behind this is rather complex and difficult to explain briefly. Yeah, it's... I thought it might be Ramona in the future, you know? Older Ramona is Ty Wheel, perhaps? But no. I don't... maybe. He knows why, apparently, but he's just not telling us, which is surprising to me. However, I will let her know sooner or later, just not at this moment. This is not due to Mythag's confidentiality considerations, but a father's request to protect his daughter. Please, give us some time, okay? Even though you wish to know the truth, you still nod in agreement. Thank you for your understanding. Speaking of which, a batch of Royal Blend whiskey just arrived recently. I managed to have someone secretly set aside 2 bottles. Here. Take it and invite Ramona to taste the flavor of adulthood. Consider it your exclusive initiation ritual. How about that? I don't like the way you phrased that, sir, but I'm gonna accept this gift anyway because you're obviously a very powerful man and almost technically my father-in-law. Like, did you know that me and your daughter linked? Yeah, we linked, you know, out on the battlefield. We got well, actually, it was before the battle even started, but, the next illustration, the guy just takes out a gun and sets it on the table. That would be a true, girlfriend's dad move. I'm afraid it's inappropriate, Noble Dexter. Dissolution won't stop spreading while we rest. Oh no, William has found his way here. I'm afraid I can't save you now, little one. Okay, you're just gonna leave me alone with him. Okay, the dossier has been organized. You can prepare for duty now, Keeper. May the silver key guide the way. Please give me a break from story cutscenes. I need some water. Do you still have the energy to keep moving forward? No. But just let me go get some water, and then I will. Be right back. Alright, I actually want to stop here and give a couple of my thoughts about the game too, because I have a couple of them. I am liking the story so far, despite the ChatGPT translation. It doesn't seem to have affected that much, and it was probably edited by a human at some point, especially since it says WIP now instead of ChatGPT, but hopefully if there's any part that's not translated, it will just, like, stop me and not allow me to go further, instead of, you know, making me go through all of the story without not being able to understand anything. But who knows if they'll actually do that, because the quality of some of the cutscenes so far has been kind of not ideal. What else? I was assuming that it would be kind of 1920s flavor, because Lovecraftian media usually goes for that. But it's not really right now. I don't know, maybe this is what 1920s fashion looked like in China, but I kind of doubt it, because it looks just like generic fantasy gacha fashion right now, which is a little bit disappointing. But I do love the art style. I don't think the art style has been AI generated at all. I know what AI generation looks like, and I think they kept it out of the art. Don't know for certain, but it all looks good at least. Combat could have a lot of depth to it. I don't know if they're gonna capitalize on that. We'll just have to keep playing to see, but let's complete the investigation and move on now, though. And here it is! The bloated gacha menu of a gacha game that's been going for a couple years. Echoed Pilgrimage Prequel. Okay. Okay, I can now use my core. Ha ha ha. I can now do sit-ups to gacha. To summon. I know all this before. It all works the same exact way, the same exact socially engineered gambling way. Argent Dawnlight. I want to look at the other options first before going right in. Okay. Okay, it's only 5... Oh, it's free. Okay. Free is fine. Free is fine. Quality. Quality. I don't know what that was. Data is flesh. That's pretty metal. Epiphany. Hope. Here we go, there's the big one.
感謝するわ。けど、私のステージを期待してるなら、諦めて。私にはもう、舞台に立つ資格はないの。
Liz, she's a DPS. If I had to guess, I would say opera singer. She looks cool though. I like the kind of butterfly design on her skirt. Huh. You can re-wish? Does that mean you can re-wish if you don't get what you want? Oh, these are... Oh! these are our relics. Every gacha game has, like, gear that you can equip, and I believe that this is the gear. It's interesting that they let you redraw. The UI is very similar to Genshin. I can say that much. Gnosis. Gnosis is even a thing in Genshin. They love their big words. Yep, all standard stuff I have seen in every gacha game before. Radiax sediment. Oh, everybody else that I had is purple, and she is gold, so I assume that she's rarer. So that's XP materials.
私の動き正確だった？
Nice. Just going through tutorial motions. Okay, so Posse is different special attacks that you can do. I don't know why they called it Posse. That does not make any sense. You're gonna force me to go on another mission right away. Okay, this is a little bit 1910s, 1920s. No oxygen to breathe, no faint matchlight. This is an absolute pitch black dream. Investigate. You wake up in total darkness. It feels like a confined space. Small, dark, silent, cold, devoid of light, and with thin air, like the inside of a coffin. Fear overwhelms you. You struggle, pound, and shout, but are unable to escape the endless darkness. Gradually, the singing began to resound. Hey, anyone there? Anyone out there? This feeling seems familiar. Yes, at some point in time, you were once enveloped by such deep and suffocating darkness. In the womb? The space feels increasingly cramped. A suffocating pressure erodes your breathing, and your body gradually stiffens, becoming immobile. Only the eyes and throat are barely functioning. The whole body feels as if it's being gnawed by insects, causing a faint pain. Someone, please save me. I should I... Oh, is this... metallic taste floods my throat, silencing my vocal cords and plunging the world into absolute stillness. It switched from third person to first person. Nice job. At some point, somewhere, you experienced the exact same thing. Me too, in the womb. The one who pulled you from the darkness back then was... Wake up! Wake up, softie! A sudden burst of light. Someone grabs your hand, and you wake up drenched in cold sweat. Did you have another strange dream? I don't know. After returning from Akut, you began dreaming frequently. Dreaming your own dreams, others' dreams, dreams of the past, and sometimes even dreams of the future. Quit loading. Okay. Ramona, could you accompany me to the key crypt? Ramona and you walk silently in the key graveyard until you find that ordinary yet unique gravestone among the many. This is your tombstone. Ramona. I dreamed of the Akut explosion. I dreamed of being buried under the rubble and you digging me out. You and Mythag have given me a second life. Discovering you was a blessing for me and Mythag. Without you, everyone here would have been engulfed by Akut's dissolution clades. Still, can't remember what happened before that? You shook your head. The swirling dust of clouds of Akut and Ramona's anxious face marked the starting point of your memories. Your previous life seemed to have vanished along with the explosion into the endless wasteland. School nurse Sylvia once said that memory recovery isn't something that happens all at once. Interacting with more people and experiencing more things might help you gradually recall something. Are you feeling calmer now? William is still waiting for us to report to him. Quick recap of the mission. Covertly enter Lillian Orphanage and find the missing investigator Sean Anderson. The Vanguard investigators did not detect any high-risk clade signals outside the hospice, but you still need to remain cautious. Apart from Ramona, other Awakeners will accompany you. Of course. I gotta have my own posse of waifus and husbandos. I actually don't know if this one has. Wait, no it does. I do know that it does have husbandos. So yes, yeah. Though you possess the gift to link multiple Awakeners, considering the physical burden that linking may bring, Ogier, who has already completed the link, will accompany you on this mission. Yes, Ogier will fully assist you in the investigation. Is this guy a teacher? I was under the impression that he was a teacher, but he talks like kind of childish, refers to himself in the third person, looks small. I don't know if he's actually a teacher. Is there any other information we need to know regarding Investigator Anderson's disappearance? The area around the almshouse is a hotspot for disappearances in the East District, with the earliest report dating back 6 months. Investigator Anderson, who was born in the East District, is likely involved in the serial disappearances. The plot thickens. It would be great if you could solve the missing persons case in one go, but don't forget, your primary mission is to find the missing investigator. Without further ado, Sean is waiting for your rescue. Hurry up and set off. May the silver key guide your way. I mean, the story is pretty good so far. We're going to find this guy who may or may not be a serial kidnapper, murderer, maybe, possibly. They've shown blood once before, so they might do it again. Also, hi Kumo, he's back. Hello. Let's equip some gear. I don't know what any of this means. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do this one. Oh, equip. Okay. And you get this one. And I'm gonna switch out. Huh. Yeah, since I have 2 assault characters still. Is Ramona assault character? She's chorus? Chorus. I don't know what that means. But I assume it has stuff to do with drawing cards, so... Yeah, I'm gonna keep Lotan. Hi, Levi! Hi, hi, hi. I'm playing a very interesting gacha game right now. I'll put Doll on here and give her the last one. I don't remember what any of these things do, but it's the 2nd level. It won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. Don't judge a person by their appearance. I wonder if this will be a nice guy who turns out to be evil, or an evil guy who turns out to be nice. She's ignoring Melody. Is there someone in the chat named Melody? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't see Melody. Oh, she's ignoring me, Levi. Me, Kumo, she hates me. Put spaces in between your words! Oh, I'm not ignoring you. I said hi! Oh. Brats. The moment you stepped out of the car, you were overwhelmed by the thick humidity and stench of decay. A powerful wave of dizziness strikes you, accompanied by a loud ringing in your ears. Blurry images flash through your mind, as if you've witnessed this scene before. Is it an illusion? Or is that a part of your lost memory? There are no road signs or signposts, and it doesn't match the map. One Londinium fact. The East District can make you lose your way with its unending fog and winding narrow roads. I'll ask for directions. I don't know, man. The locals, I don't know about them, from what the other guy said before. A child wearing a tattered hood lies lazily by the roadside, their oversized cloak making them appear especially diminutive. Ogier walked towards the child and gave a slight bow. I already told you we're closed today. I need to go inside to find my sister. The child, lazily, didn't even look at him. No, I just wanted to ask, do you know the way to Lillian Asylum? Where did this fat sheep come from? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Sorry, I was distracted and didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Come closer and I'll point it out to you. Look, it's just around the corner, very close. Ah, thank you so much. No, I should be the one thanking you. I was right. I was right. I don't know about the locals. thank me? Reminds me of my hometown sometimes. Ogier turned to look at the stairs where the child had been, but they were empty. At some point, the hooded figure had slipped to the end of the street, still clutching Ogier's wallet. My wallet. Londinium fact number 2. The East District's most notorious welcome ritual is making your wallet disappear without you noticing. Looks like we need to help Ogier. Let's go, Keeper. Poor guy. He was just trusting. That was his only sin. Ugh. Innocent return card, alright. Am I about to fight children? You haven't gone far when the children who were just fooling around quickly gather in front of you, blocking your way. Kind sir, spare some change. If not money, pinch will do. If you take your hand out of Softy's pocket, we might consider it. The child took off running. It's time to give these unfortunate, uneducated children a small lesson, don't you think? No? No? Standing up for justice is also a civic duty. I am about to fight orphans. Oh my gosh. But okay. Okay. I guess we fight orphans in this game. I guess so. Let's do defense. Maybe she's a dancer? She has ballet shoes. I think she's a dancer. Cool. Cool. Yeah, let's do another strike. What is all this? What is all this? This is so much words. Don't understand any of it. Oof. Minor injury, nothing serious. Take 1 damage, draw 1 card. Exhaust. Can I, like... Okay. Damage. Let's do this. They don't really deal that much damage. They dealt 1 damage to me, so I don't think I will actually have to do a lot of barriers this time around. King of kids. Team 9 shield, put 1 exhaust, green flames into your hand. Leap. Okay. I don't think I need this, necessarily. I think I can win the battle without all those drawbacks. What is all this? Okay, sure. Moth trapping.
許さない はいとな 私に任せ
And piercing strike, and that should be it. What is all this? Alright, so we got roguelike elements. These complicated strategies I don't think are being conveyed very well by ChatGPT. I think the first thing I would do if I were to edit this would be cut down on the wording of a lot of these strategies. Let's do this one. Clementine. My name is Clementine. I am a psychologist conducting a psychological investigation on the residents of Londinium. Bless your heart and good luck. You should start with me, who just decided to throw hands with some children in the middle of the street. That is so very interesting. I know, right? Why would I ever choose to do that? Did that take? Okay, here we go. I can go for a black sigil or a battle. Let's find out what this is. Okay, so that's just coins. Fighting children again. Okay. Sure. Let's make sure everybody's ready for these attacks that we're about to do. Alright. Extra turn? Okay, sure. Oh! When I fill up this meter, I get an extra turn. That's all you had to tell me. That's all you had to tell me. You didn't have to do all of those words that I did not read. Because despite how I look, I am not actually that erudite.
はいとな。
And then... Deal 6 damage one time. Deal... Okay. There we go. I guess that crit, cause... Okay. This is a pretty cool game. I like this game. Ogier runs anxiously past one black and red brick wall after another, stained by the air of Londinium. First time working in the field with you, my lord. Can't afford any mistakes. Ah! There's the psychiatrist! I like her. I like this design already. She looks like if Eula was mentally ill. More mentally ill than she already is. Eula Genshin Impact. An iron door embedded in the brick wall opens inward, and a woman dressed in white suddenly comes into view, colliding head-on with Ogier. Clementine. Ah. No, sorry. Are you alright? You and Ramona finally caught up with Ogier. Sorry, we... Huh. Are you the psychologist that was handing out surveys earlier? It is a great honor for me that you remember me after just one meeting. Am I gonna have to make a voice for you? I think I am. Let me get a sip of water and then I will decide. I'm fine. And this young man didn't mean any harm, did he? I'm very sorry. I have failed to notice the situation around me in time. Clementine offered a gentle smile, brushing off imaginary dust from her clothes. She nodded in greeting and gracefully departed. I had just decided on a voice for you, girl. I had just decided on a voice for you. Looking up, you saw Lily Relief House written in large rusty letters on a huge iron sign. Below it, a bored-looking security guard sat idly. Given the situation, let's go inside and take a look. Do you remember your cover identity? Ash, Miss? Young Master Ash? Don't worry, dear Mary, the butler. At your service, Lady Mary. Never mind, as long as the deviation isn't too large. Junction? Okay. So, rousing, I assume, gives bigger stats to a card. Demark. Shop! Haha, shop! Nice. Catalyst. Shark tongue silver relic. That's a cool necklace. I would wear that. I own a couple bits of teeth jewelry. I have 102 coins. Max Arithmetica 1. Heck yes. I'm absolutely getting that one. You walk out of the alley and arrive at the iron gate of the almshouse. A middle-aged man with an oily face sits on the wooden bench by the door, a black stick tied around his waist and a dark pipe in his mouth. You notice a small black mark on the man's arm. The triangular wound resembles a miniature abyss with viscous liquid slowly oozing out. Ramona softly cleared her throat and stepped forward with her chin up, like a haughty, noble butler. Good morning, sir. Please inform those inside that a guest has arrived. Before she could finish speaking, the guard's body suddenly deformed. Black slime gushed from his chest, forming a massive monster that slithered towards you. I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of anticlimactic. Okay. More arrhythmia, and if I play cards that have higher arrhythmia after lower arrhythmia, I think it said, then I gain arrhythmia. So let's do defense. Then assault. Emerald Reflections. Piercing Strike. Strike. Defense. Full house! And he didn't even break my shield. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, she's a ballet dancer. That's pretty cool. I don't think that dress would be super practical for ballet dancing, but maybe if it had some, like, puffy tulle in it. Strike. Defense and equivalent exchange. Okay. Avoid claims all. Okay, let's do this. I didn't gain Arithmetica from that, even though I thought I did. I would. Yeah, okay. Oof, oof, he hits hard. Okay. I've got a very big hand though, so hopefully... Max Arithmetica +1 when you play 2 cards with Arithmetica costs higher than the previous card in succession. Gain 1. Okay, I have to play 2. Okay. Defense. You. Where's the one? Let's do this one. I was looking for the one where, like, if you strike, it reduces the cost, but it wasn't in there. I think that was on the other character that I got rid of. Let's do this. gained arithmetica from that. Okay. I somehow gained from that. Let's do... moth trapped. And then horseplay. Forceplay. I don't know what the different card, like, colors mean. Which is pretty bad, but I guess they just have to play defense. We blocked it, so at least that's good. And he took poison damage. Okay, let's just strike. Soul Thesis. Green Flames. I guess red just means I can't play it. Except all these... Or no, red means I can force play. Yeah, all these are force plays. Let's just strike. Because we've got an extra turn! This body shall be my lord's shield. Simp! Very self-sacrificing of you to say. Yeah, let's do that. Then we can do 2 deadly flames. Or 1. 1 works too. 1 works too. The black monster let out a roar and collapsed into sludge, falling to the ground. This... How did he suddenly change? Early dissolution erosion. It shouldn't happen this early. It shouldn't happen at all. 2 voices echo through the brooch, resonating in your minds. Sounds like the result of artificial catalysis. The abnormal dissolution is likely connected to the disappearance of investigator Sean Anderson. It's possible that someone has set their sights on the hospice, and even on you. We'll keep an eye on it. Stay vigilant, Keeper. I will. You lean the guard's remains against the iron gate, then step into Lily's asylum. At the end of the corner, a white figure flashed by. They are... We must get back before they meet Miss Sarah. Let's sneak in through the kitchen window. Those people can be of help. Do not resist their arrival. No! I swear, those people won't be frightened by anything that happens here. No, I can't involve more people. It's dangerous for anyone who gets close. You know that. Mr. Anderson. I was using the exact wrong voice for that mysterious voice. Do I still have the energy to keep moving forward? No, I should probably make dinner. complete. I put this at 3 p.m. because I was legitimately uncertain whether or not I would be able to get up in the actual morning. But I ended up waking at 8 a.m. today, so I'll keep that in mind for future Saturday streams. I just gotta be disciplined, and my new alarm is working. It's giving me a lot of free stuff right now, so maybe we could do some polls before we go. Annihilated Rebirth. It thinks that I've logged in for 2 days. It wants to give me a cutscene. Doll Inferno? I think this is a story spoiler. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this. Let's seek advice from Doll Inferno. Look at her joints. I guess that's why they call her Doll. Her brain got split in half! Okay. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you think I'll suddenly speak donkey and ask for the story? Suddenly, a desperate bray of a donkey comes from afar. Now you don't need to ask. You know how to act. When you and Doll Inferno arrive, the donkey trapped in the pen, continuously wailing, is already on the brink of death, sobbing sadly. A silhouette kneels beside it, ignoring the flowing dissolution from the donkey's body, offering a final farewell. Although you're not my brothers and sisters in faith, children of the Allfather, your life is still precious. As the agent of the Allfather, I am willing to relieve you of your pain and release you from suffering. Salvador? How did you end up here? Also, who are you? What are you? Why are you? What? Hail Messenger? Please forgive my rudeness. I have a more urgent mission. A light flickers in Salvador's hand. He tries to save the continuously wailing, dying donkey. Glimpse beyond Sanctum. Skin voucher. Okay. Unlocks after completing a mission that's all the way in the 2nd chapter. Am I going to get story if I click on any of these? Because I don't want every story, okay? I don't want every story. Okay, this event has ended. Good gravy, what happened to her? Is she a mannequin? Her arms got ripped off. Mirrored prisoner, can't do that one. Endurance ceremony. Soul Reaper, start demo. Demo. Gift of knowledge. None of these are... Okay. Oh. That's good. After you complete a chapter the first time, they let you upgrade and be able to complete it, easier the next time. I assume. There's so many stories. Is this all story? I think this is all just story. I'm being bombarded with words as well. Okay. Bombarded with words. Okay. I just want to wish. I just want to summon. Good gravy. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. These are just shop stuff. I'm fairly certain this is supposed to be wishing? Or maybe this is just events. No, this is just events. This is awaken. Hod is correct. Caster's onyx plumes cause lethal corrosion. Caster? Okay, let's shop. Let's shop for waifus and husbandos. The Unforgotten Chaos. That's an interesting character. Who are you? No way! I thought Dislight was the only one with furries. Guys, there's a furry! Okay, so this is different classes that I can get, but one thing... that I have learned is that it's actually not that smart to draw on the beginner banners. I mean, it only has been 1.5 years since this game came out, so there shouldn't be that much power creep unless they have no idea what they're doing, but... Walks of all life awakening. Limited. This one's more limited. And then this is the gear banner, the weapon banner. Okay. I assume this one is for the ballet girl that I just got, so I'm gonna set that one, but I probably won't draw on this banner. Standard. Okay, here's the standard one. Pandia. Kinda like her. Nautila, does she have a motorcycle? That she's attached to by wires? And Alva, who is a woman. Probably. Let's do Beast of Vengeance. Let's see what we can get from here. Mind barrier. Vitality. Favor. Analysis of death. Okay. Interesting how it's 5 pulls instead of 10 pulls. Don't love that. Favor. Blessing. Cursed binding. Insight. Delirium. Come on, give me something good. Exile. Hope. Boring. Elevated focus. Blah. Epiphany. Okay, not gonna lie, Sever and Scar is actually pretty cool. So I think I'm all out of those. I can pull on the standard. Let's see if we can get the cool girl with the droopy ponytails, baby. Duties gravitas with a clipboard. Okay. I can apparently select a realm. Interesting. They talk about different strategies. And different difficulties. So this is the one that I was operating on before. With that purple bar, that was just because I had the ballerina girl in my party, I think. Oh, we got something. To my dearest friend. Delirium. I got plenty of that. That was the girl that I said was interesting. She really is interesting, isn't she? Good gracious. I mean, I like it, but what the frick is going on? Lily. Okay. Let's just spend it all. Nothing interesting. Adventurer's Pack. Having it be 5s instead of 10s really slows things down. Well, I guess, okay. I guess some purples could be characters. I think. It doesn't really tell me. SSR. SR. Item. R item. Yeah. I don't know if there are other purple characters besides the ones that we just got in the tutorial, which I guess is transparent at least. Because most gacha games kind of like don't tell you that the free characters that they give you are worse than everybody else. But this one seems to do so right off the bat. Unless there are some other purple characters somewhere else that I haven't seen yet. I'm at least gonna have plenty of gear to work with. Five more. One more time, everybody. Oh! And it was a good thing, too. Here we go. Who we got? Haha! The game can hear me talking. Streamer luck, streamer luck, streamer luck. What is this voice line? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is this a character themed around hot wax that also has a whip? Oh, hold on. Hey. But should if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't, I'm not gonna explain it to you. But if you know, you know. That's wild, though. That's wild. That they would just put that in their game. I mean, I guess it's not... I guess you gotta innovate when the gacha market is so saturated. You gotta start appealing to, some narrower markets, I suppose. I guess. Okay. I did not know what I was getting into when I said that I wanted that character. Okay, though. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I think I can convert these... What is this? What does this mean? Insufficient silver prime. I assume this is silver prime. Yeah. Which I think is just different, just a different kind of paid currency. Should I try to get Beast of Vengeance or Obsidian Wings? I think I'm gonna keep going for Beast of Vengeance. 600 luminous core for 3. 200 each. That is more than the standard 160 that most gacha games have. So I'm getting less pulls. I mean, I guess it's not that uncommon. I have seen some who do 200 instead of 160, but not loving this pulling system. Oh, maybe I am. Never mind. Maybe I am. Question is now, is there a 50-50? We're about to find out. So we got the vanilla version of this character. When we were pulling on her enhanced standard banner. Yeah, hello Katena. So that's her again. But, Missing her arms and chained up. I guess there's an arm here. Well, let's go again. This is our last one. Nope. We got another Severin scar, though. Jazzy music. Jazzy shop music. I can buy a couple of these. There we go. Now I can afford another 5 pull. Because that's how it works in these games. Most of them. But nope. No mannequin girl. That's okay. I think I'll stop here. Because I do need to, make dinner. And I've been at this for 2 hours, so. Alright. I'll see you guys later.